Something strange has been happening at Walmart. Shelves that used to overflow with product are now locked behind plastic cases. Self-checkout lanes, built to make life easier, have become flashpoints for theft and confrontation. Stores are closing in cities that once relied on Walmart as an anchor. And online, one name keeps showing up in the same sentence as Walmart's problems: Amazon. So people are asking a simple question: is the biggest retailer on earth actually in trouble? In some towns, Walmart isn't just a store. It's the biggest employer for miles. The only place open at midnight. The reason a whole community shops, works, and gathers in one building. So when one of those buildings goes dark, it doesn't just look like a closed store. It feels personal. To understand what's happening today, we have to go back to where it all started. In 1962, a store owner named Sam Walton opened one discount store, Rogers, Arkansas. Population? Small. Ambition? Not. Walton wasn't trying to build an empire. He was trying to fix one problem. Rural America was paying too much for basic goods because big retailers had written small towns off. Walton bet the opposite way: sell things cheaper, still make a profit, everyday low prices. That idea sounds simple now, but the real innovation wasn't the price tag. It was what happened behind it. Behind every Walmart, a machine was quietly forming. Distribution centers that could resupply a store overnight. Computer systems tracking inventory before most companies even owned a computer. Every dollar saved in that machine became a dollar handed back to the customer, and customers noticed. Store by store, town by town. For a lot of families, Walton's stores weren't just cheaper. They were the first place in town where a paycheck actually stretched to the end of the month. That's why people showed up, and kept showing up. By the 1990s, Walmart wasn't just competing with other retailers. It had become the biggest one on the planet. By the early 2000s, Walmart looked untouchable. Then retail itself started to change. While Walmart was perfecting the physical store, something else was being built: a bookstore website, out of Seattle. Nobody at Walmart was worried yet. That was the mistake. Amazon wasn't just selling products online. It was rewriting what convenience even meant. No driving, no parking lot, no lines, just a click and a box on your doorstep days later. Eventually, hours later. And once customers got used to that, there was no going back. Patience, it turns out, is not a habit people keep once it's gone. For a company built on getting people through physical doors, this was dangerous. And for years, Walmart didn't react like it. Walmart.com existed, but it felt like an afterthought bolted onto a store-first business. By the time executives understood how serious this was, Amazon already had a 10-year head start. So Walmart went on the offensive. In 2016, it spent over $3 billion on a struggling startup called Jet.com. Not for the brand, for the engineers behind it. It rebuilt Walmart.com from the ground up. It expanded grocery delivery. It launched Walmart Plus, a membership built to fight Amazon Prime feature for feature. The strategy got a name: omnichannel. Blur the line between the store and the app until customers stop noticing there's a difference. Order online, pick it up in the parking lot, buy it in the aisle, return it by mail. It worked, but it came at a cost. And Amazon wasn't Walmart's only problem. While that battle played out online, a different one was building inside the stores themselves. Retail theft in America wasn't new, but it was changing shape. Groups began organizing: strip the shelves, move the goods, resell them fast. What used to be a shoplifter with a jacket became something closer to a supply chain of its own. Industry estimates put nationwide retail losses from theft in the tens of billions of dollars a year. As the largest retailer in the country, Walmart absorbed a heavy share of it. Even self-checkout, built to save money, became a weak point. Some estimates say it now accounts for a large share of theft-related losses industry-wide. Walk into a Walmart today, and you can see the response. Razors behind glass, electronics locked in cages, cameras everywhere you look. This wasn't paranoia, it was math. But it was also people. Employees trained to de-escalate confrontations instead of just scanning barcodes. Shoppers frustrated that buying deodorant now requires flagging down an associate with a key. Nobody designed this experience on purpose. It was built one incident at a time. Former Walmart CEO Doug McMillon said it plainly: if prosecution of organized retail theft didn't get more consistent, prices would rise, or stores would close. That warning sounded like decline. It wasn't. A store only survives if it can turn a profit. In a small number of high-crime locations, that math simply broke. So when a single Walmart shut its doors, people assumed the worst. The whole company must be struggling, right? But closing a handful of stores, out of more than 10,000 worldwide, isn't collapse. It's triage, cutting away what isn't working so everything else keeps running. Still, theft and closures were only the part people could see. Behind the scenes, something bigger was already happening. For decades, Walmart had a reputation problem: low wages, high turnover, workers treated as replaceable. That criticism forced real change. Starting pay went up, more than once. But the deeper shift wasn't about the paycheck. It was about what the job even looked like anymore. Picture a distribution center at 3 a.m. Conveyor belts running, trucks pulling in and out. Except now, robots are doing some of the lifting. Sorting, moving, packing, faster than any human ever could. Walmart set a target: automate the majority of its fulfillment operations. Artificial intelligence started doing jobs that once took entire departments: predicting what a store would need next week, negotiating routine terms with suppliers. This wasn't about wanting fewer people. It was about changing what working at Walmart even means. Fewer people pushing carts of boxes, more people running the machines that push the carts. It was about solving an equation that no longer balanced: rising costs for labor, rising costs for real estate, rising losses from theft, and customers who still expected rock-bottom prices delivered faster than ever. Automation was the only variable Walmart could actually control. So look at the picture so far. Locked shelves, closed stores, machines replacing workers. It sounds like a company under siege, barely holding on. That story makes sense. There's just one problem with it. If Walmart was struggling this badly, why was it making billions? Here's what most people miss. While every camera stayed pointed at locked shelves and closed doors, Walmart was quietly building one of the most profitable machines in American retail history. Start with groceries. Amazon spent billions trying to crack this business. It bought Whole Foods, it built delivery infrastructure, and its share of the US grocery market barely moved. Walmart's share sits above 20%, more than double its closest competitor. Because for most Americans, buying groceries is still physical. You want it now, not in 2 days. That grocery business alone brings in hundreds of billions a year, and it does something even more valuable. It gets customers in the door often enough to sell them everything else, too. Even higher-income shoppers, the ones Walmart used to struggle to attract, started filling their carts there, too. The bargain store became everyone's store. Then there's e-commerce, the business everyone assumed Walmart had already lost. Instead, online sales have been growing by double digits quarter after quarter, now close to a quarter of total revenue. But here's the part almost nobody outside the industry noticed. Walmart quietly became an advertising company. Brands now pay Walmart to put products in front of hundreds of millions of shoppers every week, in stores and inside its app. It's called Walmart Connect, and it pulled in more than $6 billion in a single year, growing faster than almost any retailer in the business, Amazon included. Add in membership income from Walmart Plus and Sam's Club, and these newer, high-margin businesses now make up roughly a third of Walmart's total profit. A decade ago, they barely existed. Walmart wasn't shrinking. It was quietly rebuilding its entire engine around data, advertising, and convenience, while the world kept watching the front doors of individual stores. So where does this leave Walmart now? The company is betting everything on automation and AI to keep prices low, while costs keep climbing. But that raises a real question. What happens to the millions of people whose jobs sit closest to that automation? Drone delivery is already running in a growing number of US cities. Order something, watch the sky, not the driveway. Will that ever feel normal, the way online ordering eventually did? Walmart Plus is chasing the same loyalty that made Amazon Prime unstoppable. But can a company built on physical stores ever fully outship a company built to ship boxes? Overseas, Walmart is still the smaller player in many markets. The formula that conquered rural America doesn't automatically translate. And as advertising and data quietly become as important as the aisles themselves, will customers even notice how much of their shopping is being shaped before they walk in the door? Nobody has clean answers to any of this yet. What's clear is that the next version of Walmart is being built right now, out of algorithms, robots, delivery drones, advertising dollars, not just discount aisles and low prices. Walmart changed America once. It turned small towns into supercenters and reshaped how an entire country shops. Then America changed back. Retail changed, technology changed, customers changed, and so Walmart had to change too. Not because it was losing, because standing still was never actually an option. Walmart didn't collapse. Walmart transformed. America changed, and it forced Walmart to change right along with it.